Hello viewers, you are welcome to this video lecture. The course will be Highway Engineering 1. The overall courses will be covered 6 chapters. The first chapter deals about the route survey and locations. Chapter 2 deals about the functional classification of highway. Chapter 3 will be the geometric design of highway. Chapter 4 will be deals about the intersections, interchanges, and the fifth chapter deals about the earthwork and quantities, and also the last chapter 6 deals about the drainage structures. I'm here to present the first video lecture from chapter 1. Under chapter 1, the following topics are going to be included. The first one deals about the introduction about route survey, and also the second topic is the requirement for selecting highway. So there is different selecting alignments requirements. The first is short, it is easy, it is economical, and also different requirements will be deals. And the other topic is factors controlling alignment, and also will be deals about the engineering survey for highway location. In these topics will be deals about majorly the 3-1 reconsistency survey, preliminary survey, and also final locations will be covered in these topics. And also there is route selections, so there is different alignments. For example, more than 10 alternative from the origin to destination. So how to select the best route will be deals about in these topics. And the last topics of this chapter is the stages of highway development, the stages from the planning. So next to planning there is project development. Next it is right of way. Next there is construction and maintenance. Deals about the last topics. So first will be deals about the highway. It is important to deals about the importance of transportation. So mobility is the basic human needs. So if everyone travels either for food or relaxation, and will be associated with these transportation needs. The first is raw material from some area to the manufacturing units, and also will be the other will be the manufacturing units to the customer. The finishing goods will be distributed to the customers. Will be importance of transportation. And also transportation play a major roles in the development of human civilization. So we have transportation is strongly correlated between the quality of transportation facility and the standard of living. We increase the standard of living, we have also will be increase the quality of transportation is increase. In other words, is transportation problem is related economically, socially, environmentally sensitive, and practically acceptable and sustainable. And also will be transportation solution should be safe, it is rapid, it is more comfortable, economical, and also will be a critical point is eco-friendly for both the mass and the material. Will be the importance of the transportation. And the transportation systems will be deals about the last couple of decades. Transportation system analyze have emerged and recognize professional. This transportation system is a multimodal, will be related to government organizations, universities, researchers, consultants, and private individual will be systematically approach to the transportation problems. And also will be deals about it is transportation is a diverse characteristics. So this diverse and complex will be makes it is a multimodal transportation deals. It is a multimodal means it is a multimodal. It cover all modes of transportation. For example, air transportation, land transportation, sea for passenger and flights. And also it is a multi-sector embrace the problem and overalls of the governments, private sectors, publics will be a multi-sectoral. It is also will be it is multi problems ranging across national and international policies, planning of regional systems, location and design of specific facilities, career management issues, regulations, institutional and financial policies. And also it is a multi-objective, different objectives. First objective, for example, national and regional economical development, and also will be maybe urban development, maybe environmental quality, maybe social qualities, as well as services to users and financial and economical feasibility. And also will be it diverse is related to the multidisciplinary. In transportation will be embrace different professionals. It is maybe engineering, economics, researchers, political science, psychologists, other natural and social sciences, and also management, also laws will be multidisciplinary, will be involves different disciplinaries on transportation. And also it is a study context. So we have the context in which transportation systems is studied is also very diverse and mentioned below. It is a planning ranges in urban transportation plan, produce long range plan as well as short range plans. So long range plans will be the time frames from 5 to 25 years, and the short ranges will be less than 5 years. And also will be passenger transports. So regional passenger transports deals with intercity passenger transporting by air or railway, as well as highway, and possible with new models. And also will be the third one is flight transports. So routing and management, choice of different modes of trains and trackers, as well as it is international transports, issues such as continental, and also will be transportations will be changing world. It is means it is for example, let's say 4 critical dimensions of changing in transportation system can be identified. The first one is the changing needs. When the population or incomes, land use pattern changes, the pattern of demand changes both in the amount and spatial distribution of the demand. And also will be changing in technologies, as in for example, for early we use in Ethiopia also will be uses bus transport and railway transporters for urban transportation, but now new systems like light railway transporters, metro rail transport systems will be offered as alternatives. This is because the change in technologies. And also it will be changing potential policies. Variety of policies options designed to improve the efficiency, such as incentive for the car polishing, bus fares, road tolls, and all etc. will be the operational policies will be changes. Changing values of publics, early or beneficiaries of a systems with money technically considered as users. So the other main point is next to the importance, it is the role of transportation engineer. So this a body of theories and set of basic principles to be utilized in every analysis of transportation system. So this the role is transportation system analysis approaches. The focus of this is interaction between the transportation and the activity system of regions. These approaches will be the relationships between the transport and the activities. There is complex fabric of society to be used transportation efficiency in coordinations. For this, the analyst must have a substantial understanding of the transportation system and their interactions with the activity system is the more theoretical concepts and valuable empirical knowledges. So this comes to the basic principles of the transportation system. So the first step is formulation of the system analysis of transportation system is to examine the scope of the analytical workers. So this basic principles is explicit treatment of the total transportation system of regional and the interrelations between the transportation and socio-economic contexts. So the principle there is two principles and four steps. So the two principles is the first principle is the total transportation systems must be viewed as a single multimodal system. The first principle. The second principle is deals about consideration of transportation system is cannot be separated with social, economical, political system of the region. So integrate the social, economical, and political system with the transportation systems. So and the following are the four steps. The first step is consider or mode of transportation. The first is we have considered the railway, air transport, water transport, all mode of transport will be considered. Step 2 is consider all elements of transportation like people, goods, passes in the work facilities in which vehicles are going and the terminals. The transition terminals or elements will be considered. The step 3 is consider all movements of passenger and goods from the origin up to the distinct pairs. Chapter 4, step 4 is consider the total trips for every flow for every origin and distinct over all modes and facilities. So this will be considered as steps. The first step consider all modals means rail, road, buses, private automotive, mobile automobiles, trucks, new modes like light railway transportation and metros will be considered. Consider all elements means direct or indirect links with vehicles that be operators and terminals, transfer points will be considered as all elements. Consider services provide for access, and lastly will be focused on the real concept. So the fourth main sub topics will be deals the major disciplines of transportation. So in transportation there is a multidisciplinary. So majorly or broadly, four parts will be four disciplinary will be considered. The first one is transportation planning. This overall deals about the design parts up to the maintenance part will be as a planning. The plan will be covered the transportation planning. The geometric designs will be design mainly three concepts. The first is the horizontal alignment, the second is vertical alignment, the third one is sight distance. The third disciplinary is pavement design. It is design the overall structural capacities or the thicknesses of the surface, base, subbase, subgrade. Lastly will be design the thickness will be the pavement design and with the material will be required. The traffic engineering is when after constructions the traffic engineers will be design how to operate, how to increase the efficiency, will be deals about the traffic engineering. We have see each of them. The transportation planning essentially involves the development of transport model which will be accurately represent both the current as well as the future transportation system related to the planning parts. The geometrical designs will be deals about the physical proportioning of other transportation facilities. These topics will be relate majorly the three parts: the horizontal alignment, vertical alignment, and side distance, as well as will be add the intersections. Also several modes of transport like roads, railways. The underlining the principles are commonly to a great extent. And the third one is the pavement analysis. So the pavement design deals with the structural design for roads. For example, for roads there is commonly two type of pavements: flexible pavement and rigid pavement. So flexible pavement will be the top part will be asphalt. It is a mixture of aggregate plus bitumen plus coarse aggregate. In rigid pavement, the top part will be cement plus coarse aggregate plus fine aggregate. So it is deals with the designs of the pavement material, determines the layer thickness, and layer thicknesses, the construction and maintenance procedures will be deals about these topics will be the pavement analysis and design. So these functional aspects will be the structural design will be to ensure the pavement should be strengths with stands the impact of the load. We have applied a load. The load is coming from the vehicle, so we have that load will be transferred to the at the ground, or subgrades will be structurally strong. Functional design. This is emphasize on the riding quality. Riding quality means the top of the pavement will be skid resistance. The other one, the last part is pavement analysis, is drainage design. So, and also the fourth major disciplinary is that is traffic engineering. So this traffic engineering is focused on the safety of publics, efficient use of transportation resources and mobility of goods and peoples. So this traffic engineering will be after the construction parts, and majorly it is a management skill related to the design, operation, and systematic optimization. So this one is deals about traffic engineering with understanding the traffic flow behaviors and characteristics. This the other majorly shortly will be the role of traffic engineer is the first way is protect the environment while providing mobility to preserve unusual resources, economical activities. We have not lose of time, fuel by the management parts or the because of crowded. And lastly will be to ensure safety and security to the people and vehicles through both acceptable practices and high-touch communication. And this one is the four measure, but other important disciplinaries will be see. The first one is public transport. It is public transport or mass transport deals about traveling needs for several people by sharing a vehicle. So this generally this is focusing in urban travel by buses and rail transits. Majorly Ethiopians will be as a policy for promoting the public transport. The other will be financial and economic analysis also will be a parts of the transportation. So this deals about transportation facility as you know, a large capital investment. So therefore it is authoritative to invest in money should get the return. When the governments invest in transportation, its objective is not obtain money return, but also will have provide social benefits. This economic analysis of transport projects to quantify the economic benefits, well, including saving in traveling time and fuel consumption is etc will be economical. The majorly the environmental impact assessment, the reduction of fossil fuels and the degradation of environment have been service concern of the planners in the past few decades. So environmental impact assessment is it is very important, and also will be involving strategies for mitigations and reductions of the impact due to both construction and operations. So the primary impacts are fuel consumption, mostly because of the decay, the congestion. Air pollution also will be congestions, and noise pollution will be related to the AIA. And the other part is accident analysis and reduction. One of the silent killers of humanity is transportation. Next, there is in Ethiopia also this part is more critical. More people are killed due to the transportation than greater one in national disaster. So we have emphasized this accident analysis is very important in planning. Intelligent transportation systems with advanced to computers, communications and vehicle technologies, it is possible in those days to operate transportation system. So this will be reduce the adverse impacts of the transportation, and also will be increase mobility and also efficiency. Also will be safety will be integrate the technology or in the intelligent transportation system. Thank you for listening to my video. The rest topics will be covered in the next video lecture.